What's good people? This your boy, Mr. Timothy D. Hall, and I'm coming back alive, talking a little bit of ish on today. Now, this one, man, I'm a little heated. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, because this topic right here pisses me off to a whole nother degree. It pisses me off. And this is the notion, this is what I call, we got with the whole Black Lives Matter movement and everything like that. I think what the true title should be, Black Lives Only Matter when a white man ends it. Let me say it again, folks. Let's bring it on back. Black Lives Matter only when a white man ends it. Now, what am I saying? What am I saying with this? I find it so goddamn crazy and outrageous that a lot of times, you can have a lot of black people. I've been around a lot of black people. I'm black myself. At least that's what my skin color is saying. People might not think. Well, who knows? Who cares? Who gives a damn? But in general, I've been around a lot of black people my whole god doggone life, and it's crazy as hell how black people, they treat each other, how they go against each other, how they try to sabotage and do all this crazy stuff, and then turn around and they're so upset when a damn black dude gets killed by a white police officer or something like that, and they call it all this injustice and all this other crazy baby back BS or whatever else that they saying, and it's like in the same vein, it's like they will go and then just tear down each other. It's crazy to me, man. It's crazy. And it's like that statement is such a lie. Black Lives Matter. No, it don't. These people, they don't believe that mess. It's like if you ever, it's like something that's ideological versus what reality is. A lot of times, because we live in America, we live from an idealistic type of mindset, okay? So a lot of the things that we spew out of our mouths, these social movements and all that stuff, it only exists because we're in a first world country. We really don't have to deal with what real reality is. Meaning that if you were in a third world country and you have to go out there and get it, a lot of times these gender roles, that stuff will be obsolete. A lot of this stuff that they talking about in terms of like Black Lives Matter and the division between white and black people and all that other stuff, I'm telling you, if you was in a third world country, if you were poor and y'all ain't have all this different type of stuff that we have in America, all that stuff will be completely obsolete. It doesn't really matter in those countries because they don't give a damn about all that other stuff that America is dealing with. These people over here, they worried about surviving, okay? That's what they worried about. They worried about surviving. They live in a reality-based world, but over here, we live in an idealistic-based world. So with that being said, when they say this notion of Black Lives Matter, the ideological perspective of it is that all Black Lives Matter and that this white supremacist system should be valuing black lives or whatever these people, like that's what the overall notion is, okay? And there should be some type of repercussion on these law officers who are harming black people or whatever the case may be, or killing them, yeah? They're killing them, and they should be held accountable for the actions that they do because they took a life out of this community. In their lives, in this community over here, these black lives, they're important. They matter. They're valuable. So this is the whole notion, but this is the ideological perspective of it, and this is at least what the propaganda is saying. The real reality of Black Lives Matter is something different, but the propaganda, the notion or the narrative that's being spread throughout the world, this is the narrative based from an ideological perspective, that all black lives matter. But the reality of it is, that's a damn lie. No, they don't. These damn black lives don't matter. They don't matter. No, they don't. That's the reality of the situation. And I ain't talking. And I'm removing white people all of this damn conversation altogether. I ain't talking about white people. I'm talking about specifically black people. First off, black people don't even know where the hell that they are in this country right now. Or it's like a lot of people that's calling themselves black. Black is a damn color. Okay. First off, it's a color. It's not real. It's not a race. It's a color. You got to understand that they had to deculturalize people when they brought them in. That's why with white people, they're just called white. They're not called, if you were to actually do some digging into a lot of white people, they'll talk about their different ethnic backgrounds. This white person is from Ireland. This white person is from Germany. This white person is from the Netherlands. And they will say that stuff. If you talk to Chinese, Asian Americans, you got one person that's from China. You got one person that's from Mongolia. You got one person from Japan. You just can't say. But what they do in this country is they strip away any type of culture. Guarantee you, if you talk about you call a Chinese person or Chinese man and say that he's Japanese, he will whoop your ass because he's not Japanese. He's Chinese, and he'll tell you that real quick. I'm not no damn Japanese. I'm Chinese. What the fuck are you talking about? And he's talking about because those are two completely different ethnic backgrounds. But in this country, what they do is they strip away all your culture away from you, and they designate you simply as a color. This is equivalent to you going to the store and you asking, hey, you going to a cake store, okay? Claiming that, like, them calling you black is just saying, going to the cake store and saying, hey, I want a cake. And the baker looking at you dumbfounded. And the baker's like, what type of cake? And you're like, I just want a cake. I want a cake. Give me a cake. The baker's like, nigga, what type of cake? There's a lot of cakes in this piece. What do you want? Do you want red velvet? You want a lemon cake? Do you want an upside down cake? Pineapple upside down cake? What type of cake do you want? And you're just like, I want a cake. That's like how it is when you say black. Black is just this overall, what does that even mean? It doesn't mean nothing. When you're talking about race, you're talking about a seed, a genetic background, a genetic outline. In the biblical story, you have Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and then Jacob was transferred to Israel. Then you had the 12 Israelites. Jesus is from one of those tribes of Israel, one of the 12 tribes of Israel. Jesus is from the tribe of Judah, and you have a lineage. It's a race. That's what race is. It's the passing of the seed from the father. Where is your ethnic background? You go to Africa, you have people all over Africa. They're dark skinned, whatever the case may be. But you got one person that's from Ghana and one person is from Liberia. You bring them two together, you call them both black or something like that. They be like, what are you talking about? They'll say, oh, hey, no, I don't know what they call themselves in Ghana, but I'm Ghananese. And then they say, I'm Lebanese up over here. That is race. That's true race, not color. Okay, that's first off. Second off, when we'll get back into this doggone story, that damn statement of Black Lives Matter, and please believe me, I'm not trying to push this BS narrative that a lot of times they like to say, oh, the black on black crime and all that stuff. No, that's not what I'm getting at. Black people, they will tear each other down like crazy. They will tear each other. It's so like, I've seen evil in black people's, I can never say that enough. I've seen evil in black people's eyes. You would think that with all this bluster and this talk about Black Lives Matter, you would think that black people would be supporting each other. No, they do the exact opposite. They